Hello everyone, welcome to another day in the 100 days graphic design challenge. So I'm using this 900 by 1024 pixels. So I'm just going to click create. Remember that we are still on infographics. So very quickly I'm just going to start my design. I'll head over to this place. I'm going to click solid color and I'm just going to paste my color here. I'm using F3 off white. Okay, so I'm just going to hit enter and we'll just zoom this. Okay, now fit screen. This is what I have. The next thing I'm going to do is to draw a circle. So I just hold my shift and I'll just draw something like this here. Okay, so I'm going to change the color as well. I'm also going to use F3 on it. Okay, so make sure that's F3. Okay, this is it. I'll hit enter, I head back to my layers, I'll click here and I'll click drop shadow. Okay, so this is the kind of shadow I want to have on this particular circle. So let's see, we have distance to be 49, size 49, the spread to be 0, and then this is black but it's on 50% opacity, and then after that I'm just going to hit okay. So I have something like this. Next thing I'm going to do is to just hold my alt and I'll drag it to this other side. Okay, then I'll hold my alt, I'll drag to this way. Okay, and I'll hold my alt and I'll drag this way. So I have all these placed. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this. Now this is what I have. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw. Okay, I'll just click on this and I'll Ctrl J on it, and then I'll remove this effect first of all. Okay, so I have something like this. I'm just going to head over to properties and then I'm going to remove the fill and I'm going to give it this color, and then I'll take this to tray. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to increase it to 4 or 5. Enter. So I have something like this. Okay, still on that I'm just going to increase this so that it's as though is a stroke from the circle. I have something like this. I'm just going to hit enter. So I'll just zoom in. Okay, I'll zoom in this way. This is what I have. Next thing I'm going to do is to click on this and then I'm just going to click here and then I'll just select one part of this ellipse. I'll stop at the middle edge like this, and then I'm just going to click here so to have something like this. This is what I have. I'm just going to bring this up. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to click here. I'll click on this line to I want to draw a line. Okay, so I'm just going to draw something here. Okay, I'll hold my shift this way and then I'm going to change this color first of all to this and I'll remove the fill. Okay, and then I'll take this to tray. I'll hit enter. Let's see. Okay, 3 is too tiny. I'm going to take it to 4. Let me adjust this. So I'll take it to 4. Enter. I have something like this. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to head over to my layers and then I'll bring this up. Okay, line 1, I'll take it up like this. So I have something like this. I'm just going to zoom in and then I'll adjust this particular point so that it's okay. As you can see, it just aligned. Okay, so that's okay. I'm just going to fit screen. The next thing I'm going to do after that, I'm just going to click on these two, this and this, Ctrl G. Okay, click on it and then I'll Ctrl J on it and then Ctrl T. So I'll just drag it down this way. Okay, then I'll right click, I'll flip it this other side and I'm just going to adjust this as well. Okay, Okay, so I'll just stop wherever this particular edge meets, and then I'm just going to adjust my circle to fit in with what I have already. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this one and I'll Control J, Control T, and then I'll drag, holding my shift. I'll drag it to this point and I'll right click and I'll flip it to the other side. Okay, then I'm just going to adjust this this until they meet. Okay, so I'm just going to do that as well. So this is what I have something like this. So I'm just going to fit screen, then I'll adjust my circle to align with that. Now this is what I have. The next thing I'm going to do, I'll also do for this last one. I'll click here, Ctrl J, Ctrl T, and then I'll drag it this way, and then I'll right click and I'll flip to the other side. So I have something like this. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust it until, okay, so I have this. I'm just going to hit enter. So this is what I have. I'm going to just adjust all this. Okay, so I'll click here. I'm going to reduce all of them so that this guy can enter. So I'm just going to click, I'm going to click Control G, and then I'm just going to Control T and I'll reduce it. Okay, so I'll just adjust this so that I can be able to accommodate this last guy. Okay, so I'll just bring this here and I'll place it this way. So this is what we have something like this. Now you can delete this. I can just click here and then I can just close up the eyes. So I have something like this. I'm just going to adjust this a bit. Okay, let's see. So now that we have something like this, we can start adding our text. So I'm actually done with the graphics. The next thing I'm going to do is to add some information to it. Okay, so I'm just going to add icons here. I'll add icons at the top, and then I'm going to add some text here, here, and here. So I'll do that very quickly. Okay, but before that, I'm just going to click here. Let me just add, I'm going to add some shapes here. Okay, so let me just zoom in. Okay, that's too much. So I have this, I'm going to click on this, and then I'm just going to add some shapes here. Okay, so I have something like this. I'm just going to click here and then I'll click here. I will change this. I'm going to use this red color. I'll just paste the color code because I had it earlier. I'll just hit enter. Then for this one, I'll double click, Ctrl V, and I'll take it to lighter red. Okay, then I'll change this to 0. I'll change the angle to 0, enter. Let's see what we have. Okay, I think this is okay, but I'm just going to take it to the other side. Okay, so I'll just move this way and I'll cross this over here, cross this over here. Okay, so I have something like this, and I'll duplicate this and then I'll adjust it. I'll hold my shift. Okay, After I'm done with that, I'm going to click on all of them. Okay, so I'll just click this and I'm going to adjust it this way. I'll align it. Okay, and then I'll just take it, Ctrl G, I'll take it beneath this line. Okay, let's see. So after I'm done with that, I'm just going to duplicate this group, Ctrl J, Ctrl T, and then I'll just drag holding my shift key. I'll just click here, I'll right click and I'll flip it vertical. Okay, then I'm going to place it this way, enter. So I'm just going to do the same thing for the third guy. I'll just hit Ctrl J, duplicate it, and then I'll just drag this holding my shift key and I'll place it here. So I'm just going to hit enter. We have something like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to now start adding all those things I mentioned earlier. So I'll do that very quickly. With that, we have come to the end of today's infographics. Okay, so thank you for watching to the end. I'm just going to see you in our next video. Please do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.